Greetings, Hive fans. Randy Ingersoll here with another video helping you play Hive like a champion. I'm going to do something different on this video. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to record this video with no breaks, no pauses, no edits, and then I will post it. I hope it'll be entertaining. If it works out well enough, maybe I will actually do a live stream similar to this as well. As you can see, it's a live Hive gameplay. It's 16th of December, 2022. And we're going to go ahead and get started and show you what I've been doing here. I regularly check into Board Game Geek on the Hive thread, Hive section over there at BGG to see if anything new. And Stepan Opalev, silver medalist in the 2022 Hive Online World Championship, posted this thread. He said, play the Nokamute bot 3 times before December 30th, 2022. Report how many times you've beaten it and how fast, but use a predefined sequence of bug placements. And then he gives you 3 games, each a little bit more difficult than the first. On down, he tells you how to set the game settings and how to upload Nokamute and the Mzinga viewer. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at, if you click on the link here over at Board Game Geek, here's the Nokamute page where you can actually download this and store it on your computer so you can run it. And then here's the Mzinga page where you can download and store the Mzinga program as well. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use the Nokamute engine on the Mzinga website, and then we'll see how that works out. And what I've done is I've already set up, actually I'm going to make a little note here. We may come back to this and take a look at it. Let's see, here we go. Let me find it here. You set the engines, I'll make a note here. Aggression is 1. Background pondering, checked. Number of threads, the maximum for your machine. And random opening, unchecked. Expansion pieces, all. And best move, max time of 30 seconds. Those are the options we'll use on the Mzinga engine. So here's the Mzinga engine. Let me go ahead and get it up here. And once you get Mzinga loaded, you can go on to Engine. Oops, wrong one there. We'll go to Viewer. Viewer Options. Check on Engine. And you use UHP Engine and you load the engine off the address on your computer where the engine is stored. Then you have to restart the viewer to change the engine. So I've got the Nokamute engine stored and loaded. Now we'll go back to Engine, Engine Options, and as we said, it's Aggression 1, Background Pondering, checked. Number of threads, 4 is the maximum for my machine. Random opening, nothing. And we click OK. Now let's see if I can start a game. I'm going to play the white as a human. Black is going to play the computer. We're going to play all 3 expansion pieces. And we're going to take maximum time of, we'll set, oops, we got a wrong direction here. We want to set that to 30. And we are ready to play. So let's see how this turns out. Hopefully it will be a good experience. Hopefully I'll be able to win my first one. We'll see. Thanks to Stepanzo, that's Stepan Opalev, for posting this thread over at Board Game Geek. So here we go. We have the Mzinga viewer with the Nokamute engine. So my first bug is the white ladybug. So I don't have a lot of choice to place it. And I have a little cheat sheet here, so I make sure I get them in the right order. I'll mark them off. Now, as the way I understand the rules in Stepanzo's challenge is you have to play the bugs in this order, but you can move bugs as long as you don't place them or spawn them in an order other than what's on his list. So we'll see how black responds to this. He placed something, but I can't see what it is. My next is going to be a mosquito. Okay, he placed the pill bug. That'll be interesting if I won't be able to see what bug my opponent placed until after I get ready to place the next one. And I will check off the white mosquito. So we'll have about 30 seconds, it looks like, for each of black's turns. So far, this is not much different than what a player might play without the... Okay, he played an ant, so my next bug has to be a queen. So I'll play the queen, and then I'll check the queen off. So according to my list, my next bug will be white ant number 1. So let's see how black responds. I'm guessing black will probably bring in a queen. It'll be interesting. Will he elect to play a C queen formation or a Z queen formation, or maybe an extended buffered opening? Nope, he played the C queen formation. My next bug is an ant, which I will place right there. So this will be very interesting to see playing up against the Nokamute engine on the Mzinga viewer. And of course, if you haven't, check out the Discord link down below. If you're not already on the Discord server, there's an invitation down below. You can join us. It's Hive the Boardless Game. And we'd like to thank Frasco, that's Francisco Salerno, for being one of the major contributors over there at Discord. Now, if you notice, I now have the option of either moving a bug or playing the white pill bug. I am going to go ahead and play the white pill bug right there in an anti-spawn defense formation. And we'll see what, and let me mark the white pill bug off my list. Next up for me is another ant. One of the things I've always wanted to do is have an AI tournament with different players playing for the different AIs. So black brings in an ant, which I am going to promptly pin. I'll do an inline pin. I know that leaves that spot available, but it more likely to keep that that black ant in play. So my next bug is going to be white ant number 2. Or make a move. We're set for about 30 seconds per turn, and I know that probably the quality of your computer more than likely has a lot to do with the ability of this AI. So I don't have a choice. I would probably play a spider here given the choice, but don't have a choice. So I'm going to play my second ant out there and check ant number 2 off my list. So my next bug is white spider number 1. It'll be interesting doing some experimenting with this engine setting the aggression level. See how that changes it. There have been some interesting comments over at Discord about how this plays. And as you can see, the black mosquito went out and pinned my ant. So I'll place the spider there. An ambiguous spider, it can do a pin replacement, or it can attack the black queen. So interestingly, I've played 7 bugs, black has only played 5. Next up for me is going to be another white ant. Okay, he pinned my ant, and I bring in my last ant. Here's where I'd probably start bringing in beetles, but being constrained through Stepanzo's instructions, I have to bring in another white spider after this one. And again, it's very interesting. I again have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bugs in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, a ladybug. Interesting. Oh. Now, if I place the white spider here, 1, 2, 3, it can attack to there. If I place it here, 1, 2, 3, it goes to there. So I want it to end up there. So 1, 2, 3, I want to start it there. Now, all I've got left is beetles and grasshoppers. We have a beetle, grasshopper, beetle, and then the final 2 grasshoppers. And of course, I have not qualified, neither of us have qualified for the win yet. So it will be interesting to know how well Nokamute understands the qualification for the win. Okay, the ladybug goes out there, which performs a pin replacement, allowing the black mosquito to be free. I'm going to go ahead, anchor down the black queen, set up a hex trap, which can either free the queen or the ladybug. And we'll see if the black mosquito comes out here. That might have been a little bit preliminary for me. No, he brought in a beetle. That's interesting. So I'm going to go, oh, now a bug can get to there. Well, the ladybug can't go to there because then the white ant is free. But one of his ants could. So I'm going to go ahead and pin the beetle before I start bringing in the beetles. Well, I hope you're enjoying this. This is it's not a live stream, but it is a live broadcast, like I mentioned at the very beginning. Hopefully I'll be able to publish it without any edits, without any pauses, using the Mzinga viewer and the Nokamute engine. Okay, the black spider came in. Interesting. Okay, white beetle. Okay, now my white beetle's going to come in. I'd rather get my grasshopper to there. So I'll bring the beetle to there. Check off my beetle. So my next bug coming in is a grasshopper. Interesting. See, now I'm not that concerned, even though the beetle can move forward. I have two good defensive bugs. Yeah, my beetle's going to go ahead and climb up. And I'm guessing his beetle's going to move forward, getting ready to cover my pill bug. But my beetle is on the way to qualifying for the win by covering his queen. Now at the Hive Live in Minneapolis earlier in the year, I had a very good experience with world champion Joe Schultz. He did a presentation on bug counting. Oh, that's interesting. His beetle covered my ant. That looks like a mistake because I can go to there and now I have a direct drop spot there, which he cannot stop the direct drop from happening. My next bug has to be a grasshopper. So of course, what I'd like you to do is put a note down below. Would you be interested in seeing this type of gameplay as a live stream? Let's see, he brought in a grasshopper there. The only thing that I can see that does free the ant. This spider is not really a threat. The grasshopper is not really a threat. So my next bug is white grasshopper 1, which I'll do a direct drop there. Now it looks like I might be on the verge of winning, although he's going to have to pin my ant, because if my ant moves to there, I don't think there's anything that he can do to stop that. Grasshopper 1, let me check it off the list. Next is white beetle number 2. I'd rather bring in a grasshopper, but oops, what happened there? Yes, black ant pinned my ant. And now by the rules, I have to bring in a beetle. So I don't think I have much chance of losing this one. If his mosquito were free and could get the mosquito to there, he could pre-swamp the pill bug and warp the pill bug away, but the pill bug's not moving on its own. So I can either go up and over with the beetle, or I can go ahead and bring in the grasshopper. And I don't recall what the rules were on tie breaks. where there's number of bugs or number of turns. So now white beetle number 2 can attack to there, and then white has 2 bugs that can take the kill shot. Either the ladybug can jump across or the beetle comes down. So it's over here. Won my first one against Nokamute, but I think that was probably somewhat expected. Yeah, as many of the engines do when they're lost, they go ahead and attack. So I am going to go ahead and jump with the mosquito, taking the setup shot, and nothing can stop one of my 2 beetles from taking the kill shot. So it is interesting. Black plays very quickly when there's not much that can be done. So I will go ahead and jump in there, and white has won the game. So I won the first one against Nokamute. So what do you think? Is this the type of thing that you'd like to see as a live stream? Or are you okay seeing it as a just a recorded video? Again, I recorded this without pauses, without edits, so hopefully it will turn out very well. So thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a note down below. Let me know what you think about this. And as always, I'm here helping you play Hive like a champion. Until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off.